video. You know, we about to get straight into this video. Appreciate all the love and support, man. We're on the road to 3K subs. Hit that like, subscribe. I appreciate y'all, man. Let's get straight into the video. We ain't gonna waste no time at all. We can get straight into it. Let's get straight into it.
Hi everybody, thanks for coming to the video. My name is Russ. This is one of many I'm making about what scientists and actually all of us can learn, in this case from basketball legend Larry Bird. My interest in science is data science, and I'm building the ensembles package actually using some of these lessons. So let's get started. Our first example is one that Celtics coach Red Auerbach, you can see him on the right in this picture, called the very best play he ever saw. So let's take a look at it. Initially, Larry Bird takes a shot. The shot misses, so it bounces off. Larry gets his own rebound in his right hand, as you can see in this picture. He cannot make that shot, so he passes it off to his left. That shot is possible, so he takes that shot goes in, and it counts. So all four parts of this, the shot, the rebound, pass, and basket, are all Larry Bird. Let's see what that looked like in real time.
But it was a good play. It was a horrible shot I missed, but I was able to gather it and in the air, switch hands, and get it to my left hand and make it. Just so happened to be in a big game, game one of the 1981 finals against Houston Rockets. That I think that's why it played up with so much hype.
So what does thinking 2 or 3 or 4 steps ahead do for you? Actually, a lot. You're going to be able to notice opportunities that other people don't see. So from this screen grab, you can see that all the Houston players and actually all the other Boston players are over to one side. Larry anticipates where the ball is going to land, so he's on his way in that direction. No one else is. His first coach, Bill Fitch, said Larry sees creative possibilities that everyone else misses. That's absolutely true. Seeing several steps ahead will allow you to notice connections that others miss, and it will also give you an amazing strategic advantage, because then you're going to see, oh, it might be this or that or this other option, and you'll be able to make an intelligent decision about what is possible, and then you're prepared, which is great. And the nice thing is you can also think things through to an actual conclusion, which very few people, groups, organizations, researchers, government, businesses actually do. Thinking things through to a conclusion is actually fairly rare. But if you're always thinking 2 or 3 or 4 steps ahead, then you're going to be able to do it. Something else that Larry Bird did a lot.
Exactly. Hold on, real quick. But no, it's just like that's the thing about him. Like, that's some people too. Like, let's be honest, some people don't think 2 steps ahead. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people don't. And it's just like you stay ahead of the game. It's just like, that's what I'm saying. Like, with that shot is crazy. It's like he missed. He knew he was gonna miss. Everybody, you know, he was already right there. Like, just saying 2 steps ahead, man. That's always a key thing. And even in life, it's like stay 2 steps ahead. Like, you know. But yeah, let's get straight back into it.
And it's very obvious in his interviews is he could tell the difference between a description and an analysis. I've seen lots of research papers, presentations, talks, even books that will give something they describe as an analysis. It's actually a description. Larry could do both and keep them separate, know when to use each for its advantage. So let's look at his analysis of this play, since we've already heard his description.
But still, it's something that I always did back then, was always follow my shot. Because the guy that's shooting the ball knows whether he's going to make it or miss it most of the time, whether it's going to be short, long, left, or right. And when I released the ball that day, it was way off to the right, and I was just trying to chase it down.
So lesson number 1 is always be thinking 2 or 3 or 4 steps ahead. Lesson number 2 is something that his coach Bill Fitch said, and Bill Fitch was so important to Larry Bird that when Larry Bird was inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame, he only asked 2 people to join him on stage, and Bill Fitch was one of those 2 people. Bill Fitch, as I said Larry can see a picture of everything that's going on. In interviews, He says that he's looking at all the players, he knows all of the positions. This allows him to see the entire data, impartial, unbiased, not driven by any agenda, but to see the actual truth. Very few people can actually really do that, and it's one of the first signs of great psychological health is the person who can see things as they actually are, not as they want them to be, not driven by politics or money or ideology, but as they actually are, and you can test that by the results. Let's take a look at where Larry did that. There are lots of examples, but this might be the most famous example of all.
17 seconds to go. Bird set to inbound. Boston down 1. It comes to Dennis Johnson. Dumars has got him. DJ, left side Bird. Eyeball to eyeball with Mahorn. Goes baseline. Nobody home. Rodman the block. Out of bounds. Who's got it? Detroit ball with 5 seconds to go. Thomas wants to get it in quickly. Does to Lambier. Stolen by Bird and the cut to DJ. Yes! Yes, and a foul!
So let's do exactly that. Here is a screen grab, if you will, a picture of the play. Isaiah Thomas is on the left. He's about to inbound the ball. Bill Lambier is in the middle, and Joe Dumars is on the right. Those are the 3 Pistons players. You can also see the 3 Celtics players in white. So if this is the image you have, and if you're Larry Bird, it's extremely obvious what Isaiah Thomas is going to do. He's going to inbound the ball to Bill Lambier. So knowing that, Larry Bird took the appropriate steps, and let's listen to Larry Bird's description and analysis of how he responded to this exact play.
Now there's a steal by Bird. Underneath the DJ, laid it in. Right at 1 second left. What a play by Bird. Bird stole the inbounding pass. Laid it up to DJ. DJ laid it up and in. And Boston has a 1-point lead with 1 second left. Oh my, this place has gone crazy.
They had game 5-1. There's no question about it. They should have won that game, and they forgot about Larry Bird. That's all.
I tell you, Isaiah Thomas made a play. He'll remember the rest of his life. He just blew the play totally.
Rest in peace, man. Rest in peace, man. It's crazy still to me, but rest in peace, man. Bill Walton, rest in peace.
And people ask me if I was surprised about Larry making that play. Heavens no, we see that play every day in practice.
There's no question they thought they had the game won, and I would have thought I had the game won too. But the thing is, they could have called timeout very easily and advanced the ball up court. But the players didn't see the coach hollering and screaming. Jerry System put what we call great pressure on the ball, because if a guy's taking the ball out of bounds, you're going to try to put some pressure on him to make him throw a lob pass or a soft pass out there. And after I got up off the floor after being knocked down trying to score on the last play, I get up and I'm guarding Joe Dumars, and I see Lambier standing there by himself, and all I did was run over there to try to foul him. And once I seen the ball being lofted up over Sisting's head, I felt I had a chance at it. I got my hand in there and stowed it, and just as I got it, I'd seen a white jersey streaking down towards the basket, and I turned, and it's DJ, of course, and he gets it and lays it in.
Everything went wrong for them, and everything went right for us. And in 4 seconds, hey, we're on top, and we're ready to head for the World Championships. 1 more victory to go, and we couldn't be happier. We're psyched.
So our first lesson is always be thinking 2 or 3 or 4 steps ahead. Our second lesson is always have a picture of what's actually going on, not driven by politics or agenda or money or managers. Number 3 is prediction accuracy. Larry Bird practiced and drilled over and over and over again until he could actually get results. And when he made his predictions, which you'll see in just a second, he was able to do it in a way that those predictions proved accurate. So it always stayed within the realm of what is most likely as a result. Let's take a look at what his competitors said about his ability to predict accurately.
You DJ coming down, right, with the ball. Oh, great DJ, that's good. So pass it to Larry, he's in that corner. Now I got to go out and close Larry Bird out. So as I'm running out to Larry Bird, he's talking trash to me. I don't know why you running out here. Who says that in the middle of the game? He said, I'm gonna wait till you get one step away from me and I'm gonna shoot it right in your face. So I got one step away. He shoots it all net. 3-pointer, good.
Take the ball out, man crow right to the corner, caught the shot, shot a three, game over. It's like, are you effing kidding me?
And he turned to me and said, you did all that running for nothing.
And he was saying in such a calm way that you didn't think it was trash talking, but it's trash talking. You're not going to tell me you're going to go over there and shoot the ball in my face. That's trash talking. But he would tell you before the play even started. He'd tell you where he's going. He'd tell you when he catches, there's nothing you can do about it. And it was great trash talking because it wasn't vulgar. I mean, he wasn't pounding his chest. You can just be standing next to him. You know, I would jump out and try to block a shot on rotation, and he'd say, Scott.
You jump high, but you don't jump that high. You can't get this.
Scott, you're a little too late. Scott, you're not getting that. Why are you even jumping? Why are you running out here? But it was all game.
He'd say something like, don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, I mean, he talked the whole game, and it was, after the game and after years of thinking about it, you're like, man, that dude, why he's one of the greatest players ever played.
So we see a few of the many examples of prediction accuracy that Larry Bird did. What caused this to be so successful is because Larry Bird kept his predictions within the range that he knew he could achieve in a testing situation, in a real-life situation. And he would consistently tell the opponents what he was going to do, where he was going to be, what play he was going to make, and he did it in the testing situation because he had practiced it so hard. I only wish that more people would do what Larry Bird was able to do. Let's look at what may well be the single greatest example of that. At one point, fellow Boston Celtic Kevin McHale got 56 points in the game with several minutes still left to play. Larry Bird said, hey, why don't you reach 60 points? And Kevin McHale said, no, I'm good. And Kevin McHale sat out the rest of that game. Larry Bird predicted that he would beat Kevin McHale's all-time record by a Boston Celtic. Keep in mind, the Celtics were founded in 1946. This is decades that no one had ever beat this. Specifically, Larry Bird said he would beat it next week at a game in New Orleans against Atlanta. Let's see how that worked out.
Kevin McHale had 56.
I was just about to ask you.
Right? Larry Bird said, I'm breaking your record in New Orleans against Atlanta.
Public. He said it public. I'm like, oh, shit, no, not against us. Yeah. Crazy?
And I said, he ain't breaking record against us. What? Well, he had 60 that game.
He had 60 the next night.
With 3 seconds, Bird will try another jumper and hit it at the buzzer. Bird has 60 points. Larry Bird scored 60 points. Look at the Boston players mob him. Larry Bird scored 60. It is the greatest shooting exhibition I've ever seen in my life. Larry Bird.
So in summary, what we can see is Larry Bird always thought 2 to 3 steps ahead, always saw the whole picture, noticed what everyone else was missing, noticed what other people weren't noticing, and an example you'll see in just a couple seconds, he was the savant on the team, not the team, but the whole league. And let's close with an interview with Joe Dumars, and I think you're really going to like this. Thanks for watching.
Someone asked me the other day, they said, it's the toughest arena you had to play in. And I said, Garden, Boston. And so why? Because of the air conditioning, they turn it on in the winter and they turn the heat on in the summer. I said, yeah, all of that. I said, but please, let's not forget how incredible Bird and the Celtics were in their prime. I said, they were almost impossible to go in there and beat. And they said, why? I said, because you could not make a mistake with them. If you turn your head or you don't rotate right on time or whatever it was, those guys made you play. And it was him. Like he was a savant on the court, like just a savant, like 2 plays ahead on everything. And so I was just talking about this maybe 3 or 4 days ago, how hard it was to go into Boston and beat a team when Bird is in his prime.
And then you had the inbounds pass that Bird steals that.
That goes back to my savant statement. Like just knowing where to be, seeing what's happening and anticipating, and boom, he jumps right in and steals the ball.
quickly. Does to Lambier. Stolen by Bird on the cut to DJ. Yes! Yes, and a foul! Unbelievable! Unbelievable!
Well, this balcony is rocking and swaying right now. It's supposed to be made of steel. What a play by Larry Bird.
But thank you very much. I'm so thrilled and so honored to be here tonight. God bless each and every one of you.
All right, y'all. This wraps up this video, the good old Larry Legend, and I'm just hoping that, like, for some people just to see like how good he is, and it's just like it's just a certain kind of gifts that other people don't have that he has, and just be able to bring it on the bat, like that's just to be on the basketball court is like, that's amazing for real. Like if you really think about it, like that's really amazing, like, you know. So it's just like, man, I'm telling you, this is why I do videos. And now it's just like and then it's like they just broke it down to like this is a good video I found. I definitely found a good video right here, y'all. This is definitely good for me. I love this. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all think of this video. But I think this broke it down. Yeah, definitely. That's 100%. Like that's definitely 100%. But yeah, also let me know. I'm trying to think. I want to do them. I'm gonna probably most likely try to do the Eagles and Browns. Most likely we'll do that. So look out for that. Definitely probably gonna do that. So look out for that. Definitely be live streaming it. But yeah, I appreciate y'all so much, man. Subscribe if you're new. Hit that like button. Turn on that bell. Got some more videos coming, so definitely look out for that. Gonna keep this train rolling. Appreciate y'all. I'm out of here. Peace.